Social media is a great avenue for telling archival stories and providing keyholes into the past for diverse audiences. Here at the Oklahoma State University Libraries, our digital storytelling intern leverages platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to connect the world to our collections. Digital storytelling might seem like a daunting task, but I'm happy to share a few tips today about the process from a former intern's perspective. For starters, keep a careful record of where you source materials for your story. Are you looking at objects in person or online? If you had to return to your sources at a later date, would you be able to find them again with ease? Having a paper trail of your sources will be incredibly helpful for answering questions about your work as your post sees more engagement. This has happened to me while posting on Facebook, and it was helpful to reference sources to questions fielded in the comment section. I also want to mention that when posting on public accounts, your post could reach levels of virality you didn't expect. Record keeping is a helpful tool to make sure you are engaging professionally and informatively with your growing audiences. When you begin to write your story, you need to situate your audience in the time period you are focusing on. For example, if you are writing about the first radio broadcast made in OSU history, you'd want your audience to know it happened on April 6, 1925. You will also want to refer to OSU as Oklahoma Agricultural and Mechanical College, since that was the university's name from 1890 to 1957. Indicating what year your subject or object came from is not only intriguing, but prompts your audience to consider the context of what you are telling them about. Telling archive-informed stories is a careful process. You want to describe the visual elements of your sources and respect the historical actors you are working with. Avoid embellishments and stick to the idea of doing no harm in your storytelling practices to frame your presentation of the past. If you are working with images, adding alt text to your work is a great way to promote accessibility of the materials you're highlighting. Lastly, you'll want to incorporate a way to point people toward your archives. Be sure to include where you found your materials, whether you can access them in person or online, and other related collections that might help interested researchers in your post. Directing audiences to the archives is a great way to spark interest in collections and creates questions for engagement. Likes and shares are not the only way to measure interest, as questions and comments about the archives can help create ideas about storytelling projects the public might be most interested in. Every archive or special collections department has a story worth telling in their work. Engagement with the past online is crucial for accessibility, sharing knowledge, and meaning-making. If you have more tips about digital storytelling, be sure to leave a comment. Best of luck to you and your projects. I can't wait to hear what you have in your archival collections.